So, have you ever wondered why women go for the bad boys who pump and dump them, then leave them on red? Or guys who seem to be uber aggressive? Let's crack the code on why women love dark triad traits and always will. Reason number one, confidence. That borders on audacity. Women love confidence that aggressive men have. And there's a post from a guy on Twitter, an account called Homad, and it speaks to this in good fashion. We actually have a woman on here that takes some accountability and is honest about why they choose men with dark triad traits.
All we want in the depths of our heart is for somebody to do this.
I've been widely criticized for including the words dark triad in my relationship map called Zones. It's not in the new version. I don't mean to encourage these things, but what I do mean is exactly what this girl is saying. As always, I will let women speak for themselves.
Anyone out there attempting to woo a woman, I'm going to show you a secret move. This is a move nobody's talking about, but I know for a fact all women want. You see this? All we want in the depths of our heart is for somebody to do this.
Now, you can hear what she's saying, and this is something that is in all women. Not all women indulge in it, but the majority of them in today's society, modern women are going to chase the bad boy in their prime and then settle for the good guy that they don't like and can't stand when they're past their prime and on their decline.
That sounds dangerous. Let's hear more.
You could be a villain, slaughtering my people across the seven kingdoms. What a red flag. But that's all it takes. Just a little whoop, huh.
Slaughtering her people? But I thought girls were nice and boys were mean. Well, actually, that's stupid, and you're stupid if you believe it. The way it actually works is that girls want to be
Now, he's actually said some real stuff.
on the right side of your meanness. On my old chart, I wrote dark triad because I thought it was clear enough. On the new chart, I split masculinity up into competence and confidence, and I split that up into light and dark. And dark includes things like I'm better than others, I always get what I want, and no one better mess with me. Women want to be with men who shouldn't be messed with. Ignore that for now. So when she says
This moment has yet to happen to me organically, but God, I long for it. What even is the point of romance if a man cannot slightly tilt my chin up with a sword?
what she means is
Also, what she means is danger. That's the ultimate adrenaline rush. It's like dating a human roller coaster. They like it because it's thrilling, it's unpredictable, and it's just a little scary. That guy has the charm of a Bond villain with none of the moral compass. Sure, it might end in disaster, but hey, as long as she's getting her daily dose of drama, chaos, and attention, she doesn't care how it affects her in the long run.
is be strong, prove it, and then let me get behind you.
You want her to be looking at the floor and then like, oh, now she's looking at you. She's yours.
In other words, I could, but I won't. I have the power, but it's yours. Being a good guy does not mean being weak. It means giving her stuff, like competence, perhaps with a sword.
Now, as you can see, that was a pretty good breakdown, and we're going to get a little deeper here. Let's take a look at some other accounts that spoke on this. And you can see that corporate Machiavelli bot said, if you're a man with a heart as cold as ice, women will think you're hot. And that's true. Most men in today's society, we've been on, I know I've been on both sides. You know, when I was in my dark triad traits, being younger, women would chase you harder. When you get older, you think you fall into the trap of treating them nicer, treating them with respect, and then you'll be the one that gets walked over. Top tier man says, contrary to what most people think, being a good heart, compassionate, and honest and kind man, it will not attract a woman. Being aggressive, non reactive, merciless, and selfish, that will attract them. There's also a good article by Jasmine Cerna. She wrote an article titled Why I and Plenty of Other Women Like Jerks. It's not that women like the bad qualities, it's that bad boys tend to have lots of positive traits that came along for the ride of the badness, such as good looks, confidence, creativity, humor, charisma, high energy, and good social skills. All things women find attractive. And as you know, this is a little bit of gaslighting here. Women will try and do whatever they can to confuse you with their answer. They contradict themselves three times in the same sentence. It's not that he has positive traits, it's just that they're addicted to drama. If you don't fuel their need for drama and constant question marks, then they're going to get bored with you and find a man who does give them that, unfortunately. Another account says women like bad boys because if the relationship fails, they can play victim. And we all know victimhood is the currency of the modern woman. The modern woman uses that ace up her sleeve whenever she wants to get sympathy from society or move ahead in life. Victimhood is the new way to stardom in today's society. So they'll blame the guy, like, why did you go with that guy? He had 15 red flags, he had five red flags when you met him. And they'll still do it anyway, ignore all that. And you'll see most women will forgive a jerk 1,000 times. But if you're the nice guy, she only give you one chance. And that's it. You're out the door. That's because women make the rules for the men that they don't like, and they break the rules for the men they do like. Always keep that in mind. If you're a young man listening to this, never forget that point. If she's making all these rules and stipulations, you got to take her out on dates and do all this and spend all this money, and you see the TikToks where it's like you got to spend $200 to $1,000 on a date, on a first date, second and third. Nah, you're just not the guy for her. Move on. Move on. And last but not least, I want to know what your thoughts are on this. Let me know. One guy says toxic women love bad men because their energies match. And I think that's true. Water seeks its own level, toxic seeks toxic. And most women love being toxic when they're young. They need to bust some windows out. They need to say he cheated on me. They need to find a girl through your phone, and they need to call her and text her. Um, yeah, it fuels their need for that drama. And then last but not least, this one is profound. Human Bloop says it's simple. Women don't like good guys because women aren't good people. That right there is a mic drop, people. Let me know. Do you agree with this comment? Do you think that last one hit the ball out of the park? Did that turn the light bulb on inside your head? Do you think it's facts or do you think it's a little bit of fiction? Um, I think it's a very good presentation that I just did. Hopefully, to help some men understand this phenomenon, but it just is what it is, man. We have too much proof for this to be denied. Women will deny this and say, no, it's some women that like good men. You just got to be a nice guy. 9 times out of 10, they don't want you until they're past their prime. They're washed up. They're a single mother. They've got a kid or two or three, a baby daddy or two or three. So I mean, just is what it is. Some men get lucky, but the majority of men out here in today's society, no matter where you're at in the world, France, India, different states, United States, that's just not the case for the majority. So you got to treat them like they're the rest. You got to treat them like they're part of the majority till you find out she's not like the rest. So All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Stay safe, stay blessed. See you on the next one.